Oh, we live right now, like live for real.
We live. Oh yeah, we live on Twitch. I just didn't fucking intro the video because once again I'm trash. Alright, I'm gonna stop being trash right about now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, civilians of all ages, what's poppin'? Unnamed establishment Townzie bringing y'all yet another Hero City podcast. Got the squad with me, the gang, okay? The Hero City Association. I forgot.
No
God,
way!
I just had to blow my ears out of proportion as soon as I start my goddamn intro. I hate this man with a burning passion. Anyways, we should have a dope little conversation this time. I really enjoyed the last chapter. Well, I'm saying between the 7 and the 8, but you know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the last chapter. I know the fellas in here enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Let's set up Joe. I mean, some of the fellas in here enjoyed some of the fellas in here enjoyed the chapter, but it was it's pretty clean. Had a nice little hiatus. Horikoshi had his well-deserved break. Man's been on fire. Man's been in his bag for actual months. The whole 2020, all that in his bag the whole time. So, you know what I'm saying? Had to have a little break, you know what I'm saying? Have a little light chapter, then bring us back into it. So, you love to see it.
I enjoyed it a lot. I gave it a, all right, it ain't really a 10. I was just exaggerating, on the video. And it wasn't a 10, but my enjoyment for it, it wasn't nothing I disliked about it. That's all I gotta say. The beginning part with the whole speculation or confirmation of best genius, that got me hyped. And seeing Ochako and Toga and see how that transcends to the next chapter.
So you gave it a 9?
Give it a 9.
Yeah. We gotta talk about chapter ratings, man.
See, listen, I asked him. I just said I gave it like a 7. I just said that.
I didn't say it was lame though. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Twitchy said it's lame. That's wild. He wildin'.
Yeah.
It was a perfect setup chapter, but yes, it was lame.
Yeah, that's how
how was it lame?
So we just capping them.
It was lame in comparison. You have superheroes fighting in the sky, and now you have a knife fight between Toga and Ochako.
I think, why is that?
There's only 2 with 1 falling off of them.
Nah, y'all bugging.
Y'all? It's a Twitchy thing. No. Wait, hold on.
Like this chapter, like when you had the best genius, like that sets up like, okay, best genius coming to the battlefield. Then you have, then you get to see them actually like doing the rescue work that has been like set up in My Hero. Like we actually get to see them actually do rescue work, so that kind of pays off from the exams they did earlier. And then you got Ochako versus Toga, bro. Like that's something that's been set up, and then they actually finna be throwing hands because Toga fight with her hands and knife, and Ochako she fight with her hands. So like this is a fight that's been built up, and we actually get to see some Ochako action, which the fandom has been asking for. So I don't see how people could not be hyped for what's to come.
Yeah, I mean, I understand all that. I gave it an 8 personally. I really like the best genius. I really like the Toga and Ochako setup. That is going to be a really solid fight, potentially one of the best in the series, honestly.
It's going to be a solid fight that's going to have some solid development.
But there was one part of the chapter which kind of irked me. So there was a random hero running around talking about how Gigantomachia running through the cities is a failure of the heroes and they screwed up, blah, 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 which just on top of what Mineta was saying like 4 chapters back, which I complained about. It's kind of like Horikoshi is trying to paint this specific thing as a failure of the heroes, which I know Hero Society has flaws, Hero Commission has flaws, but them attacking...
Appreciate you, Taihei.
Them attacking the villains where they were right to do that, waiting for Shigaraki to finish his operation and let the villains make the first move. That would be so much worse than what's happening now. Like, I don't understand why he's trying to paint them as their actions right now as a failure,
So here's
All
right. So here's the thing with me is this whole Berserker Machia form, it never would have came out if the heroes didn't preemptively attack.
False. The
Berserker mode?
It came out because Shigaraki told him to move. As soon as Shigaraki...
No. It only came out after he was stopped by Machia, or stopped by Mount Lady.
Listen, as soon as Shigaraki would have activated him, regardless of what point in time, the heroes would have fought him. And it would have happened. So it happening now or later doesn't really matter.
It's still a failure on the hero's part because they allowed Shigaraki to wake up. They allowed him to be able to activate Machia, and now Machia is causing all this damage and destruction. So even though they're not totally responsible as heroes, their duty is to protect, and they are failing at that.
I see. Again,
especially when they initiate it.
But they have taken all of the right steps. Like Shigaraki just happened to wake up on his own. They were in the right places at the right location.
Mirako kicked the thing open and he woke up.
Right, but she was trying.
You muffled, Dustin.
Yeah, she was trying
to
destroy it, though. In my opinion, they haven't. Their actions right now, they are going to lose, obviously. But everything that they have done has not been a failure. If they had waited for the villains to act first, everything would be worse.
Well, so what would you call this? You can't call this a success. What's happening?
Well,
it's a failure.
No, but I don't think. Like he's trying to.
I don't think you can say they're wrong. If you're talking about right or wrong, I don't think you can say that what they did was wrong, but they still failed. They're still failing.
Right, but I don't think that what they like, because he's trying to paint it that they were in the wrong for doing this, like that they went about it the wrong way. That's like Hero Commission, Hero Society. Yes, they went about the wrong way on some things. This instance, this isn't it. They're going to lose. They're going to fail. But they're making the right choices. They're trying their best to save everyone. They attacked early to prevent a bigger thing from happening. It's not like they were tricked. They didn't fall into a trap, you know?
Yeah, but they still took a gamble because they knew Machia was there, but they figured he's not gonna move. But that they still should have. Machia was still too much of a factor. Like even if you think that if Shigaraki doesn't make him move or whatever, like that's still too big of a risk. You should have had some other like safety net or something to deal with Machia, because even if the off chance that he could wake up, you know how much damage he can cause. Like to the point where y'all even let him, y'all didn't even bother with trying to capture him when you went and got compressed, because it was just something too big for you to deal with.
Right, but
so they was gambling too much on he's not going to move.
But at this point, they've already thrown everything that they can at Gigantomachia. Like they're beyond the best Genuston reveal, which we didn't know he was alive. Everyone who could have fought him, who we thought could fight him, has. Like they've done everything that they can. Like even with the sleeping poison, that was like a good. They're making the right choices. They're just not.
They're failing.
Right,
it's failure. That's failure.
But they aren't wrong, you know.
Yeah, but he's not saying that. He's saying that what they've done is a failure. When you fail and cost lives, it doesn't matter what your intentions were. You it's
right,
failure.
But like there is a way to word it where it's like we weren't strong enough to stop it, or something. There's a different way to word it than how he's trying to paint the picture that I don't like. Like I don't really know how to explain it well. It's rubbing me the wrong way how he's painting.
What was the panel again?
It's in this chapter. Hang on.
What to say? Because I get what you mean about him, like I get what you mean about like how he worded it, but it's that I guess I just feel it's understandable that he questioned. It's just like, oh shit, was this fucking wrong? Why? It's like I get it. I get both sides. It's just that. It's with Mineta specifically and especially, chapter. I can understand him being like, "Oh, did we do the wrong thing? Is this what we're supposed to be doing right now?"
Like I know it's a me personal problem. I know I'm probably the only one out there feeling that. I just wanted to go ahead and get that out here since we are discussing the chapter. You know.
No, you might not be. No, how did you? Where did you pull that from? From like this chapter? I mean, I guess.
Page 3.
Oh, page 3 he did it again?
Yeah, like there's just a random hero. Like, even if it had been a hero that we knew the name of or something that could have added to their character, that could have been done in a better way, but just a random hero we don't know the name.
I actually like the fact that they use an unnamed hero because that's like the civilians that essentially were led to the slaughter because of the fact that all the heroes went to the battle, but despite that they weren't able to stop Machia. So they essentially left all of those cities defenseless because all of the heroes disappeared from the cities of the streets.
A random this is our failing, that guy. That's
Yeah.
what y'all talking about. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought he was spitting that whole time. I thought he was spitting that whole time. Here you go, stream. Here y'all go.
Right, but like because he's talking about like because he ends what should they suffer for are mistakes. They're losing, but I don't think they've made mistakes. Their choices have been correct. They're just not panning out. You know.
Nah, they made mistakes.
I think him saying this is our failing is different. Well, I guess I was thinking something completely different. I thought you was bringing back up the Mineta thing. But so you're just basically saying that he shouldn't be saying this shit like out loud.
No, I just feel there's a different way that I just don't like how Horikoshi is painting it because Hero Society has flaws. The heroes have their flaws in the system, but it feels like Horikoshi is trying to paint this as the biggest failure that they've had, which
It looked like it's
in
me.
my mind the biggest failure that they have had is how they've been out like pushing people to the outside like Toga and Twice, but rather than like focus on those failings, he's just going to pin it all on this, and I think that's just
I don't think he's pinning it all on this. I think that's just like a perception. I think he's just introducing the perception that other characters in the story are gonna have at this. Like that person is in the middle of all this carnage.
Right.
You gotta understand. He's witnessing this giant go through and burn through cities and buildings and debris, and people are dying. Like, how could you not?
right. But
have that
again, if you
perception.
want to introduce that perception, use someone that we know so we can connect to their ideology.
But it makes. I don't think it makes a difference though, because I think when you have somebody that's unknown, it kind of hits a little different when you see that, because this person is like, he's not as connected to or close to the top brass, so we're not like biased to it. It's more we see, he's coming through and it's like, damn, what are we doing? Like, it's like an average person's perspective. It's like, damn.
Right, but he's not an average person. He's supposed to be a hero.
No, I'm saying, but he's an average. Like, I'm talking about like an average hero. When we're talking about in terms of the people that we're connected to in the story, and versus somebody that we don't know, he's just like an average hero amongst the heroes. And to see his perspective is like, damn, you know what I'm saying? He's more like probably a person that's following orders. Like, he wasn't probably had too much say in the decision making or the plan of what's going on. And it's like, damn, did we do the right thing? Or because like look at the result of this.
I would hate
like,
to
I know we had the intentions of like, like when you make a mistake, sometimes when you make a mistake, when you make that choice, it's not a mistake to you when you're making a choice. You don't know until the consequences of your choice happen.
Right.
So
but
then it's a mistake.
I still argue that the results would be worse if they waited for Shigaraki to wake up 100% and do whatever he wanted to do. Let the villains make the first move. I guarantee you things would be worse.
Like, it'd be worse. Yeah, it'd be worse, but it's like still there were like, I think what he means is like, not he isn't a hero. What he means is like there are clearly better ways that we could have thought about this, done things. So it's like it's definitely indeed still their failure, because it's like, oh fuck, now we didn't started this mess. So it's like he's barreling through cities, plural. So it's like it's definitely our fuck up. I like how he's painting it, just because it's like,
but the failings,
Mm-hmm.
The failings happened before they attacked the villains. That's my thing. The failings happened way beforehand with the laws and what the Hero Commission tried to do and how they pushed all.
Yeah, but Horikoshi has painted.
But that's
Horikoshi has painted that too.
Yeah, I'm saying that's the behind. Of course, that's the behind the scenes failure. It's like we of course know that's the failure, and that's something that's going to be exposed more than likely this arc. But it's like what that's like. Of course, that is also a failure. That's no. He's not saying the hero dude's not saying that's not a failure. But like this right here, that is in front of their faces, is a fat failure.
So a good analogy I think I can have for this whole situation is, say you have a diet and it's good. Like this is All Might in his prime, and after about 10 years when he's taking care of everything on his own, then you start to slack on the diet. And then as you eat more and more and more junk, then you get an underlying illness. And then after the illness, then symptoms start to show up. This failure is the biggest symptom that they've had as a society thus far. But the illness was their lackadaisical attitude. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
All Might will save the day.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then he's gone, and now you're SOL.
It's like, yeah, that caused this failure, but both of them are that failures.
Yeah, but this failure is a direct result of them underestimating the league because they took too big of a
They
gamble
brought
on.
everyone like.
Yeah, but they took.
That's
but
not
they,
an underestimation.
But they took. But they knew what they knew what. I'm talking about in terms of Machia because they knew how dangerous Machia was, and they gambled that they would be able to do what they do without Machia being a problem, and that was a mistake.
I mean, everyone was there.
Actually,
They didn't underestimate. They didn't know
Yeah,
Berserker mode.
No,
They didn't know about the
they
Berserker
knew
mode.
how dangerous Machia was. They even pointed it out, but they said he's not going to move
Well,
without Shigaraki's command. Like there's no way he's going to move.
They only knew what they knew of Gigantomachia from basically Gran Torino and Hawks. Gran Torino and Hawks didn't see this Berserker mode. Like
No, but even I'm saying, but even without the Berserker mode, he was still doing damage, and even without them seeing a Berserker mode, they knew how much of a threat he was. But
right,
because
and
they knew,
but
they only proceeded because they knew he wasn't going to move. So they had no, they didn't even have no plan they didn't even have no plan in place for if Machia did move.
Yep,
they
gambled.
I think
they gambled and lost.
I think Miracle kicking open Shigaraki was an L.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I think that was a fuck up right there. I think that was a prime example of a fuck up. She shouldn't have kicked that motherfucker open. Cause it's like,
no, because I think Dr. Ujiko was about to turn him on with like that remote control thing that he had.
Should have kicked that nigga.
Well, sure, but I don't think Mirako necessarily busting open the test tube is a mistake, but
yeah, welcome.
maybe
I don't think her thinking was wrong because she was trying to kill him.
No, yeah, I'm not saying her thinking was wrong. I'm just saying it was a fuck up nonetheless.
Yeah, because a mistake is something like I'm saying. When you make a mistake, you don't go into it like thinking it's a mistake when you do it. Like it's when the result after, like, oh damn, that was a mistake.
And I brought up that because of like everything we talking about right now with the whole heroes failing and stuff like that. They didn't think that was gonna fail either. But it's like they didn't go into it thinking it was gonna be a fuck up, but it was nonetheless indeed a fuck up. But I personally I would hate to like ride the fence on like what y'all was talking about beforehand, but it's like I whether it was somebody we knew or somebody who we didn't know that say it still hit for me. Like that shit that was hitting for me when I read it. I was like, oh, okay, this motherfucker kind of spitting. I realize now that I clearly wasn't paying attention to who was talking because I just didn't care. But
and it was kind of confusing too, that particular page, because it was a lot of rush lines. If that's the one Sherm talking about, I didn't look at it, but there was a lot of rush lines and stuff. And you didn't know, I didn't really know who was talking because there was a lot of bubbles.
Yeah, I think it's just meant to portray like the chaos of the situation. Like there's literal rubble flying at insane speeds across the city.
It's like if Ed shot said that, it wouldn't hit no different. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
For me, it would have hit. It would have hit because it would have added characterization to someone who we already know and are connected with. Because one of the weakest things I feel about Horikoshi's writing is the characters. So he could have used this.
Sure, we got a fight.
We had an entire podcast with Graham talking about
that was fun.
On the characters.
What?
I'm in your corner, Dustin.
We know.
Do it.
To I guess to give you the on the short version, when Horikoshi focuses on a character, like in Endeavor, Bakugo, or Deku, it's great. He does a really good job. But everyone else is kind of just pushed to the sidelines and forgotten about.
That's not
And
true.
a lot of them are more just stereotypes. And if we just had, like, if there was only 10 people in Class A and Class B, we would have a lot more characterizations in the entire classes than what we have now.
Because my problem with people saying it is that way Horikoshi writes it, he writes the characters he characterizes, and when he characterizes them, it pushes the overall narrative of the story forward. He doesn't just characterize characters for the sake of characterizing them to appease. Like, no, he does it because, like, if this person says something or this person does something, it's not just for that character itself. It's also for the overall arc and narrative he's pushing in the story. And like, even when in the overall arc, when he, like, Rocklock wasn't that central of a figure in that arc, but he did great characterization with very minimal panels of Rocklock. Ochako, she hasn't gotten like a major spotlight, but the times that she does get spotlight over these past 100 chapters, it's like been like just a few words have like shifted her entire character subtly. So I just think that it's like a criticism that's unfair, because people, it's like, yeah, he's not spending much time on other characters, but it's not in a negative way, because it's not impeding the progress of the narrative.
Or the characters that are being progressed.
Yeah. So I feel like it's just something people can attack, because essentially it's true. He's not giving every character endeavor like shine, but every character doesn't need that.
I mean,
it's just easy to attack.
I don't want Endeavor shine, but like on everyone. But like with Ida, he had some really good moments, and then what was just pushed away out of the spotlight, and he just became the class president stereotype in the background. And then we didn't even see him again from like Stain really until the 1A versus 1B. And it's like, if we had just seen him, just a couple panels of him working, trying to mess with his legs, instead of just throwing it all in the 1A 1B, it would have hit different for me. Like, there's just, he's trying to juggle too many different characters in my opinion. And when they're in the spotlight, it's great, but when they're not in the spotlight, I forget that they've had any. They don't retain any of the shine he gave them, in my opinion.
I don't know. I think
like
that's unfair.
with other, I mean, to each their own, but I've read a lot of other shonen manga where characters are given spotlight and they still shine away. When the spotlight moves away from them, they're still shining.
Prime example.
Yeah, Haikyuu is a prime example. Yeah.
Goddamn volleyball players, I'll tell you about these.
I think that also kind of plays
on,
into.
Keep dragging it.
Yeah, I just quickly want to say, I think this also kind of plays up to the fact that this is essentially all told from Deku's past perspective. So he's not going to have this close relationship with everyone. And yes, you do have like the Endeavor Pro Hero arc to where that is just Horikoshi doing character development at its finest. But essentially all the school stuff, the reason why a lot of these kids are kind of thrown off to the side, Deku doesn't have a strong relationship with a ton of them. Like he has his crew, Bakugo has his crew, and he's close with Bakugo, so that's why Bakugo also gets so much shine.
But see, thrown to the side, like even with Ida as an example, because like what you said about Ida is not even entirely correct, because even after the stain, we get more characterization from Ida when Todoroki is going through when overall arc, when I think it was when Deku or Todoroki was going through what they was going through, and what Ida had said to them. Yeah, what Ida had said to them. So it was like, that's retaining, because the things that they said to him to pull Ida out of what he was going through, he turned around and pulled them out using the same thing.
Shows he learned from it.
Yeah, I just think that's like an unfair criticism people use in My Hero, because it's something they can attack, but I don't really think it's necessarily true, because Horikoshi's writing style, like he uses his characters, he uses his characters in the stories in the story arcs, like he doesn't waste anything. Like even when you say that he's like a school president gag, like that's a part of his character in the story, but to say that he's like pushed to the side, I feel like it's something you can only really say when the story is more so close to completion. because I feel like Ida's gonna have a place again. It's just like it's not that time in the story yet. It's like other parts of the story is being told right now. Like we don't. Ida could play a bigger role. My bad, sounds. He could play a bigger role after the time skip. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know. I feel like it's too early.
See, it's like I always go back and forth with it because it's like, for one, it's just like, okay, sure, you can give it that less characters have been developed than what he presented, sure, but it's like I think that's kind of based off of the type of narrative that this is. Just like we got a school, we've seen like 3 schools. They have all these students in all them schools. They have the pro heroes as well. I think that's just kind of the nature of the subject matter. You know what I'm saying? We're just not gonna get everybody to everybody like that. It's just not possible. But it's like, is what we've been given thus far insufficient? I wouldn't say so.
I think it depends on your perspective with each character. Like if you like underrated characters, like for me, example, like I love Shoji. I can't really explain it. He hasn't really gotten much development at all, but I just love seeing him on page, but he has gotten next to no character development. Am I biased? Sure. But then I look at someone like Sue or Ochako, it's just like, I've seen steady development. Could they have gotten more? Maybe, but that would be at the expense of maybe Aizawa or Endeavor development.
But see, I think Aizawa and Endeavor development is only relevant not for them particularly. It's for what's happening in the story and how the story, like they're getting development because it's something that's in the story that needs to, which is obvious. It's something that's in the story that's happening, and it can't happen without them getting their development. And I think these are characters that are going to be at the end of their character arcs pretty soon. Yeah. And like Shoji, I can't call it off a hand, but he's had key dialogue in certain arcs that kind of surprise you. You know, I'm not like Ian or somebody who can go back and pull up like 1,000 panels off head. You know what I'm saying? But I remember it like vaguely. Like Shoji's, he hasn't had like developments or like we know his backstory or we know his motivations for being a hero deeply per se, but he's had like key dialogues in certain instances in the arcs that he's been presented in.
That is one thing. Like they throw minor little tidbit. Well, not they. Horikoshi throws minor little tidbits in about these characters, but it's just like what I can say is he definitely gives himself seeds. You know what I'm saying? He plants seeds to grow on. Like some of them ain't really been, some of them ain't been watered, but them seeds been planted. And it's like how Horikoshi is and how he just be pulling random stories out of random places. Just like, oh, we'll eventually get to it.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
It's like it's like during what's it called, school festival. I didn't think we was getting that Jiro shit pulled out his ass, but there it is. It's like wait, we getting Jiro? Alright, shit, okay then. Or like what's it called? Just randomly throw Kaminari this arc when he went against that other electric nigga when he was thinking about Jiro and shit. So. Or I forget exactly what happened, but it's like he had like a little moment there, right there. He gives himself he plants seeds to grow on, but they some of them been watered, some of them not. You know what I'm saying? Some nurtured, some shriveled.
Also, I want to stress for y'all before you move on is that what Horikoshi has done under 300 chapters, I feel like it's understated because he's done like a great job with just barely under 300 chapters. In my opinion.
Yeah, I just agree. I just agree with like the amount of characters that he. I said I just agree.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear you.
No, yeah, I definitely agree. It's like that. That's what I was saying. In comparison of like any other things, he developed a lot of. You know what I'm saying? He developed a fair amount of people. Characters, not people. I guess whatever. But no, I think that segues greatly into our first topic. Most definitely so. All right, what mysterious characters do we want to see more of? Huh? What mysterious characters do we want to see more of? So like, I don't know, whoever you deem mysterious that we don't know about that you want to see of, who that is?
Shinso.
Oh yeah. That's a big fact. That's a need. Y'all don't got nobody. Listen, I got mine right up on the screen. Y'all know.
It's been long due to learn stuff about Compress, but we kind of hit on that last podcast.
No, I feel it. I mean, we can still talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to see more of Compress too. Backstory, all that. I mean,
I'm just gonna say Compress and Monoma. Like
Yep,
both
that's
of
what
them, I think this arc we need.
Y'all definitely got better answers than me. I want to see. Listen, man. I want to know why Wash is top 10. I want to know why. I want to know why Wash is top 10. I need that. This man Hawks. Who? Why? Where? Who that? Dabi said his name. What that is? Horikoshi. Why you black it out? I hate you. I hate you. That didn't need to happen, but he did it, or whatever. It sucks, but oh well.
That week was crazy.
Them weeks was crazy. That's funny. That's when Glam fucking dropped it. But like them weeks was indeed. I love them weeks, bro, because it's like that. All them chapters was just fire. What was going on with Twice, Hawks, Dabi, all that. That shit was just gas. And then the Fable chapter, Sherm's favorite chapter. And then the Fable chapter, that hurt. But nah, I want to see.
Wait, which one? Which way was the Fable chapter?
Fucking Twice. I'm dying.
Oh, he didn't. He liked it or didn't like it?
Twice his favorite character. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, Twice will forever be my number one. He is cemented as my number one.
I love Twice too. Chapter 115 is still one of my favorite My Hero chapters.
What was that when he talked about himself?
Yeah, that was the random Twice backstory that we got out of nowhere, and that was clean.
That was another one. See, and that's another thing, like reason to say Horikoshi should be randomly pulling the shit out his ass. It's like, wait, what? When did we get this development? And that's just like he just randomly decided, hey, here, I'm planting this seed for y'all. Alright. And then he like,
because at that time, Twice was just like, you know how we view Twice at that time compared to now. Like,
I didn't even
go, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Twice was just like. He didn't even say words back then. He did, but it's like we didn't know this man. We didn't know this dude at all. And then we just randomly got this backstory, and then like it's built upon, of course, on like MVA, like all that. And then here now it's just like, that shit was clean. Twice that's a fucking goated ass character. You can't say that's one thing you can't say is like, oh, you complain all you want about the side characters and how they done up or whatever, but. You can't say he can't write a good character. That's cap. That's just cap. And I always will be.
I mean, I absolutely never said those words.
No. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying. I was saying in general.
There's people that say those
people that
words,
say it's surely people that say that. Like there's like as opposed to just saying what they don't get developed. It's like saying the side characters are bad. It's just cap. But that's some shit you'll see a lot. But then again, it is one of those popular things to hate, so it does kind of fall into that category. Jujutsu Kaisen about to start getting there too.
I am shocked. I've still mostly only seen good things about it on Twitter after each
is coming.
After each new episode drops.
I can see you can see the sexual tension rising. It is coming.
I already know that the hate is coming because Nux isn't a fan of it apparently.
Oh, yeah.
So his entire fan base is gonna be after it soon.
I gotta go on record every time his name is brought up. Fuck Nux.
Damn.
My man.
That's just Dustin's opinion. Nobody's here accountable for.
It is also Twitchy's opinion.
Yeah.
My answer for this question, I'm actually just gonna drop his name, and I'm gonna see if you guys know who this is. That's how mysterious he is. Oji Harima.
Oh yeah, I know who he is. The thief.
Yep. The master thief, the peerless thief. I kind of have like a mini theory that he either trained Hagakure or Toga, and that's how they're gonna get into Tartarus.
Somebody that's invisible, he feels.
Yeah. yes.
No, I'm thinking he might have took on Toga because she had that weird line in the provisional license exam where like she just erases her presence, which is not part of her quirk. That has been confirmed, but I always thought that was weird.
She a ninja, cuz.
What? Okay, so who trains ninjas?
Ninjas.
Yeah, but I know that one person said that since All for One was the first figure that was shown, then we got Redestro, like it'd be the perfect time to introduce OG for the Prison Break arc that's coming up, and that would be like the trilogy of the villains.
The trilogy, that would hit.
I definitely do know about him though.
Yep, so that's my
Where's
answer.
that number 9 hero at? The old dude. Where he at?
Roy.
The fucking dude with the chopper. That boy got that motherfucking Harley.
You talking about the samurai?
Nah, the samurai. Yeah, where he at?
Yeah, where the fuck he
that's
been at?
man?
That show, like, I think he's literally the only top 10 hero we haven't seen. Literally.
Yeah, I don't think he's been in this whole arc, has he?
Nope.
Which probably means he might be with Monoma's squad because we haven't seen them this arc, but they've been name dropped being somewhere else.
I thought
Sherman
Sherman
pushing that Moldova squad. He hyped. He ready for them.
It's always cool to see an old hero too.
Mm-hmm.
You got me interested now because I wasn't even paying attention to that Monoma thing in this arc, but now I'm like looking for it.
Sherm
he
either
got me
wanted or
looking for
you.
it.
Sherm either wants it or is expected to get ignored.
Because when Monoma was first introduced, I really liked him before he became a gag. So I want him to have focus so he can stop being a gag again.
I feel
think
it.
he will have focus, so
I think he started that during the 1A versus 1B when he was fighting Deku, or it was Ochako and Deku.
His gag started during the Skull Festival arc.
I mean started turning it around like how you said you wanted. I think he started turning that around in 1A versus 1B. So all Horikoshi can do is build on that. So I think that portion has already kind of begun. Yeah, I mean.
Somebody else.
But I want
to
see more
mysterious.
Portia?
Oh, it's my turn?
I was answering his question.
Oh.
He said, you know what, who else been mysterious? And I said Portia.
Oh.
But no, who is it, Valentine?
All Might.
He is mysterious. He got secrets, and he probably been lying.
Where are his parents? Where's his family?
Wait, who? All Might?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody worried about his mama?
Did Nana take that? No,
He doesn't know. He was legitimately an orphan.
What?
Yes, he was an orphan.
All for One could low-key be his dad.
Was that a My Hero thing? Or was that a Vigilantes thing?
What?
Learning that he was an orphan.
That was in the main line.
Okay, I'm just blind. That's understandable.
It might have been like Horikoshi's like author notes or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that was mainline series.
So they
it's probably author notes.
Was it possibly in the OVA? Because I don't remember that.
I don't think so.
Are those canon?
Like they're
not getting peeped.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Either his parents were like across, like overseas, because like All Might's mixed. He's like American.
What?
He's half American. I remember never straight up saying that in a dub. He was like, "You American."
He only said that because All Might went to America.
I thought All Might wasn't full Japanese though.
Who told you that?
Because he kind of doesn't look.
No, he is what's called a Westaboo.
Huh?
Yes, I know. It's like the Japanese equivalent to a weeaboo.
That's dope. Motherfuckers be out here with their Spider-Man masks and shit. You love to see it. Hey.
That's funny.
Trying to get some Westaboos up in this
like that Westaboo.
It's a thing.
Did you make that word up, or is that a word?
That is a word that I did not make up.
Wow. Wow. It sounds like something you make up. No offense, I promise.
Okay.
I really mean it.
Are we streaming on Twitch?
Yes. What mysterious character you want to see?
I want to see David Shield. So.
I was about to say, who is that? When you said David, like, who is that?
Yeah.
I know
All Might sidekick. I feel like he should be popping up again because he was really in the movie, and I was like curious.
You really liked that movie, didn't you? Because you no, I'm not even, man. I'm just saying, like, because you answered that for a lot of questions before.
No, it's more like I think like I like the expanding universe topic. Like I would love to see.
Oh yeah, you like world building, right?
Yeah, I like world building.
She love One Piece.
She ain't about to
when it finish. I'll read One Piece when it finish. I'm not reading One Piece now, even though One Piece is like half. But yeah, never mind. But yeah,
let's not get off topic.
Off topic.
No, I just know this collection of individuals. This collection of individuals could go down the One Piece hole, and let's try to keep it on topic.
Okay. No, I ain't taking no One Piece bait, Twitchy. Don't worry.
That's not. I'm about to say that's.
I was just saying that it's long. That's it.
We know.
But,
my bad.
Y'all get on my nerves. But like, I really want to know about like David's like background. Like, why did we know why All Might left, but why didn't David come back with them? So I kind of wonder that. And I know like
because he
can
trashed
give,
like we saw in the movie.
Maybe so, But I also know I would love for him and May to like combine on like some meta stuff. I think they'll build something pretty cool. So
Mecha.
Mecha.
I just didn't know. I was just asking. You didn't even. Did you mean mecha?
Maybe.
Or did you mean meta? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just
Both.
thing.
Both.
That's what I'm saying. That I was genuinely asking because I mean, you either way, it's kind of spitting. There's an option C. All right, you got it. It's your options. All right, mysterious friends. That's what we want to see. Dustin, you answer the question?
Yeah, I did first. I think I said Shinso.
Oh well, I got my answers on the screen. I also want to see more of my boy Tokoyami. He got buried parents. What's going on? Why you got a beak, nigga? I need to know.
Hey.
I need to know what's going on here. And then of course, I said Hawks already, but no, y'all Tokoyami. Let's see more Tokoyami, bro. When the series was starting, I was like, all right, that's gonna be my favorite character, and you know what I'm saying, and then like nothing happened. So like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of diminished, and then Mirio came around, and then King Shiggy arise, baby. But and Toga got some development too. But what's it called? No, yeah. So I just want to see more Tokoyami, so he can re-enter my top 5. You feel me? Yep. Actually, didn't I have him there? I might have had him there. But so he can solidly, whatever. So he can be in my top 5. Period. I want him there. That's my guy. That's kind of my guy. Almost my guy. No, I want to see more of him. All right, next topic. We got scans. Do they hurt? Do they harm a series over time?
God. No, they don't.
Yeah, there we go. That's all I. That's right. Yep. That's my answer. That's my answer.
This was my topic because, of course, it's meta. But the reason that I brought it up is the scan had Ochako telling Toga that she was going to arrest her, which would have been a satisfactory answer that Toga was looking for, because that's not killing her, which is what happened to twice. But then when the officials came out, Ochako told Toga she was going to stop her, which could also mean death. So that's
but I think if you know Ochako's character, you know she's not going to kill Toga. So that essentially means the same.
Right.
I think that's not what Toga got mad over.
The scans gave us the idea that this could have been resolved with just a conversation if Toga got the answer that she wanted, and then the officials just came in with that different translation. And when
that's not the official
translations, it bothers me, because the same thing happened with the Mineta thing like chapters ago. The scans made Mineta sound a lot worse than he did in the officials.
Yeah, but it's like
that disparity bugs me sometimes. But I think I don't think that scans do long-lasting harm.
Yeah, I don't think they do harm. I don't think they do harm at all. If they do harm to any thing, it's to the person reading it, because they're not reading the official, because they're not reading what it's supposed to be in the first place. That's why I always kind of take what I say lightly in like my reaction to the scans, because it's like they're not official. And it's like there are things that have to be clarified because it's not the official, and because you don't actually know what's going on. I used to bootleg movies all the fucking times. And like, so it's like some of the times when you get a movie, you get like the unfinished.
Allegedly.
You get the unfinished on bootleg. You're not black.
Shut up. You get the unfinished version of the bootleg. Sometimes it'll be like there'll be entire effects missing because it's not the complete rendered project. So it's like that. If I said, "All right, this movie is dick on the ground," because I didn't get that completely unfinished project.
That's a dope expression.
Because that's what I'm saying. If I didn't think the movie was dick on the fucking ground, if I didn't think that, if I thought the movie was that based off of an unfinished product, that's wild. Because as far as I'm concerned, a scan is an unfinished product. So you're saying it's bad over an unfinished product? I would just disagree.
Yeah,
who said scans were
what
bad?
A scan is in the first
Who
place.
said scans were bad, bro?
Well, I mean,
okay, did you just miss the question? Did you miss the question?
All the elitists in the community.
I think as long as you're reading both, then you're good. But how many people read only the scans and then just keep these Right,
Me,
but
I read scans.
and that's your problem. Like I said,
All I
yeah,
read
like
was scans.
if you're reading both, then and you get the full picture, then I think that you're good. But if you're only reading scans, you're not gonna really know what actually is going on, which will hurt you when you get into arguments and shit online.
see, but then you
Shut
just
up. That's
be see,
privilege.
but then you're just wrong, and it's your fault.
It's not my fault. I'm poor.
That's not what I said.
No,
The
scans,
chapters
the
are
officials
free. The official is
officials are free.
free.
Not not
Yeah,
after if you
You're
only
caught
get 3,
up.
Yeah, if you're caught up, it's free.
you got to read a scan to get
You're
caught up.
caught up. No, you don't have to read the scan to caught up. You gotta pay $2.
Well, now if you want to read it,
Like,
if you want
I
to read
had
it for free, you got to read the scans.
If you want to read it for free, you gotta read the scans.
Okay.
Or
But even
go to
still,
Barnes and
once you
Noble.
caught up, you can't reread it.
Okay,
You
so
can't
like
reread it.
I'm super biased because my manga I love, it's Korean and it's nothing but scans because it's so low key. I have no choice. It's not out. You can't even find it.
No, I
See,
understand.
but okay, but do you think that hurts the? Do you think that hurts the
the?
series? That's the question though. Do you think that hurts the series?
Depends on the person.
Yes, because it's really good. But even you can look it up on Amazon. There are like 50 volumes, and it only goes up
Well, I
to
guess
like
that's
5.
see. I guess that's different because they don't have an official version, so that's not really the
Right.
question.
Yeah.
It's official in Korea only.
That's
It's
not
like
what
no
a,
English translation.
that's not what we
It
talk. That's not
sucks.
the question though. The question is official translation versus the scan translation.
Bro, both.
Speaking
So-
about Hero, though, the
That's-
most recent miscue by the scans was that Nana ending chapter.
It was.
Because
I thought it
it's-
was what Toga
'cause it-
said.
No,
Oh,
because the scans had
I know exactly what you're
Nana,
talking about,
Nana
yeah.
saying one thing, and the officials had her saying a complete
That's
other thing, which
completely
completely
opposite.
changed the
Yeah.
meaning.
Yeah.
Now I
Now,
remember.
when it's like, but that's why you still. I feel like you should read, especially with Shonen Jump, redid their thing to make it where like it's more accessible now. Like read the scans Friday, then when we read the officials Sunday. Like it's
Yep.
not that big.
That
of a deal.
happened with who
Right.
else? Mineta said something, and then like the
Right,
officials
that-
came out.
That's part of why I made them to stop it, because that Mineta thing, the Nana thing, and then this Ochako Toga thing happened, and I was like, that's like 3 things that I've seen a big difference in personally to me. So I just wanted to bring it up.
So to me, it doesn't hurt the series. It hurts people that read it.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's
I feel it.
because it's like no, it's not. It can't hurt the series because it's like the official comes. You're not supposed to be reading the scans. I don't think
you should already know that.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think it hurts the series because it's like that's not. No matter what, that's not like if it's wrong, it's actually just wrong. It's just misinformation. I don't think that hurts it because it's like you go read the correct information. You just stop being wrong. Just stop being wrong. Just read the right thing.
I think it only hurts if it had you like them hood panda translation where they just make up their own story. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing that.
Man. Oh my fucking god. No, this is no context. This is no context for you and Vontae. But my nigga, there was a One Piece chapter where my guy came up and said, "We gonna crucify and chill." What?
Listen, I got some really
Bro.
bad Demon Slayer translations.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
My
about.
guy said, "Let's
They were
crucify and
homophobic.
chill,"
They
cuz
were-
I'm crying.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're terrible.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know it, but I know.
That should be funny though.
That should be
This should be
hilarious. There's some
hilarious.
hood ass translations, ghetto ass motherfuckers.
It was so random.
They got
too.
Luffy and Nami up here talking about fuck this shit that what?
Yeah, that's well, at least it's entertaining, but still, come on, man.
Yeah, it's entertaining like a motherfucker, bro. I'm always crying, dog.
This shit
Like,
made One
bots
Piece
and them
enjoyable,
niggas.
nigga.
Wow.
Made One
I
Piece
hate Dustin. It always
Here
gotta
we
go
go.
back to that.
Oh my bad.
Oh no, you stay, bro. I ain't tripping, my nigga. I ain't tripping.
I thought I was on mute.
I
My
mean,
bad.
my
Oh,
scans were good.
you said what? Portia?
Bakugo's mouth was horrible.
Huh?
It was so funny. Bakugo's mouth and his scans were horrible.
In this, in what chapter?
I
In all
can't
of them.
remember. Bro,
Ah,
like all
it was one
in
of
the
it was one of those
Bakugo's
chapters. It was
mouth.
just one of them.
No, it was the F word every other sentence out of his mouth.
He was saying everything in the one I found. I was like, Jesus Christ. He
I
was
mean, but
nuts.
I mean, Shit, I see Bakugo saying that shit anyway. So it's like, if it was Bakugo, that makes some sense.
Yeah.
that at
Yeah,
least
it
makes
I
sense.
fit.
agree.
But somebody
It
that
low key fit.
I only
Berserk
said it
got
because somebody
crazy
like fucking
skins.
Luffy throwing out fuck this shit that what when where
Bro.
what the fuck.
See, Townzie, you missed the Berserk skins. Now those were crazy.
I don't. I'm good. I specifically got the volume so I wouldn't have to deal with them fucking scans.
Oh, man. No one's name was spelled correct.
I remember you sending one on the Discord. You know, I'm like,
Bro.
what? Who the fuck? I'm good on all that. So in accordance to like My Heroes, well not My Hero, but okay. So scans. So what's the answer to that question? I know in terms of like Korean scans, you think it's bad because that makes sense. It's the whole ass series, it's the whole ass series. That makes sense. But it's like in this case, would you say that it hurts the series?
I mean, I don't think so because My Hero's so big.
Mm-hmm.
And they make so much money. So I don't think it really hurts. But you do run into the fact where you have people who hate characters for something they said in the scan, which isn't true.
But it's like, I feel like those are like your analytical people. Those are your. I feel like those are your analytical people that do that, and like the regular people that read it probably don't actually let alone don't even read the manga in the first place. And two, surely not gonna read the scans. Like your regular run of the mill person, they just gonna read the official when it comes out. It's the random
websites,
manga
right?
hood niggas that I know, they don't give a fuck about that scan shit. They just gonna read it when it comes out free on the app. Quality is like fuck. They don't care.
Yeah, but like okay, so like a lot of manga apps just have the scans. They don't take the official because like all the black tape now. So
well,
like,
we're talking about like, of course there are people in the world that don't have access to the official, but it's like the ones that do, and and putting those against each other, it's like is that really hurting it?
I mean, it's not hurting it's more like hurting the person. It's not hurting the franchise at all.
That's what I was saying.
That's what I need to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Shut up.
So here's my take.
I know, I'm just laughing at it. No, you good. I said the same thing. No, what's up, Twitchy?
So here's my take. I feel like scans for any series, they benefit it if the chapters are not available online. So I hate to name drop it because of the controversy around it, but the most recent example that I can think of is Act Age.
Demonetized. No, I'm joking.
Listen.
Why?
They do not have all of the chapters on Viz. They did not have all of the chapters on Viz for months before the controversy. Where I think the scans hurt the series is all of these content creators, in quotation marks, on YouTube, talking about rumors and the scans.
Shots fired.
Yes.
Name names.
Okay, so Animated Balls Deep, Nuts,
wait,
Truth Hero,
No.
All of them.
He asked for receipts.
No.
I got a few.
Fuck nuts.
What?
Sorry,
Stop hating. Stop hating.
I
I'll
didn't say
just
shit.
keep it at
Nuts,
3
nuts
for
the
now.
asshole.
I don't fucking
I'll
care.
just
I
keep
didn't
it
say.
at
I
3
didn't
for
say
now.
anything. Yeah, they got me fucked up. They put my name in this
but
shit.
honestly, I do feel like the scans hurt because there are like vultures. It like the Wednesday night rumors that come out for a Sunday chapter, and it's just like you got to
Bro,
put
the
every
Wednesday
fucking
night rumors are
clickbait.
top tier. You're
Portia,
That be killing me. That be killing me when you see YouTube videos about the spoilers. I get YouTube video the scanlations. I get it, but like over the spoilers, just words. I'm like, damn. I'm like, wow. I get, do your thing. I'm just like, damn, like,
gotta get that content, man.
I'm glad that shit ain't on my recommended. Goddamn,
man,
miss me with that bullshit.
I want to be watching that person, and then it just pop up. I'm like, bruh.
Oh, also fuck. This is just me. Fuck Pineapple, whatever his name is.
Why? He didn't do anything.
He
Bro,
done
haters.
Bro, he be
He
dead
done
ass.
plenty.
He be dead ass spoiling the whole chapter on a Wednesday, bro.
Yeah.
I be like, bro, you can't do that shit, bro. You can't do
Portia,
that.
timeout.
Didn't she go from Y to year? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did she just go from Y to year? Huh?
Spook contrarian over here.
Oh.
No, like, why are you hating on them? That's
You
what
got
they
me
do.
heated.
That's not hating. I'm just saying, fuck him. That's why I muted him. I had to mute him. Like, if I keep saying it, it's my fault now because I know.
Bro, okay, like I get it. Like you don't like how he works and stuff, But like, I like it. But I always watch his vids after the chapter
Well,
drops.
you like,
and I like
you,
to, and I
but
like to
you
compare
like
it.
spoilers.
The only problem is,
but that's the thing. But there it is. You like spoilers. That's the thing. It makes sense why you like it.
You gotta be considerate though. You gotta put spoiler warning in your tweet or something. Like if you got respect for the fandom, like put spoiler warning, bro.
Oh, you
That's
follow
why.
him?
That's why when people like.
No, I don't.
That's why when
follow
people
him.
do. That's why when people do the what's it called, when they do like the threads of the manga they read, they'll put like a hashtag so you can mute that.
Spoiler. Yeah.
But you know how Twitter is, like people you follow people and they still show up on your timeline. That's
Yes.
You gotta like block people, bro. Townzie blocked the whole Berserk community.
Nah,
I just blocked the word Berserk. I don't even. It's not helping. There's no way I can. Because they don't they don't just say that. There's no keywords that they just be saying. They just be like block. I would have to mute like fucking masterpiece, goated, all that shit because that's all they be fucking saying. I don't know what the fucking mute for these Berserk animals.
No,
I don't know what the.
I can tell you the character names to mute, and they'll like automatically mute them.
Well, no, they ain't been saying names. They just been putting a picture up and saying, "Look at my motherfucking goat." I'm like, what do I mute out of that? What do I mute out of that? The picture?
Or the people that just drop panels, they don't put anything in their tweets.
Fire
like,
emojis.
Jesus, Twitchy.
It's like
social media booty.
I've been on a mute rampage.
It hurt me.
I've been on a mute rampage recently. The Jujutsu Kaisen niggas, whoo! And I like Jujutsu Kaisen a lot. But goddamn,
I do too. But they making me want to fight them for that. Shit. Like,
bro,
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pick it up just for that reason. I'm going to wait to the hype.
And I can't even be mad at you for that. I can't. I really can't. I did that with Demon.
Don't want to be spoiled on that.
You know how upset I was with fucking. Well, I halfway did that with Demon Slayer, like when it was coming out, like halfway, because it's like, especially when the episode 19 came out, I was about to like restart watching again, because you know what I'm saying. But like, yeah, all that happened. I was like, yeah, I'm Gucci 5,000. I'm alright. I'm
not even gonna lie though. I do need to pick up JJK though.
Yeah, you
but
do.
I don't want to be spoiled. That's like one of the series I don't like. I don't want to be spoiled on that one and Vagabond.
Too bad.
I don't think you'll get spoiled on. I don't think you'll get spoiled on Jujutsu Kaisen. It's really like I don't. I feel like it's not easy to get. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dustin or Sherm, but it's like I feel like getting spoiled on Jujutsu Kaisen be pretty fucking hard out of context. I'm be real. I'm trying to think about it. I mean, maybe like character design.
Yeah.
But it's like
I mean, some things you can get spoiled.
Yeah,
on,
yeah. But it's like you.
I mean, like, I got like one spoiler, and I was like, okay, that hurts, but like I'm okay. But like Vagabond, I have been.
I feel like everybody got the same spoiler like a week ago. And it's
Vagabond, I didn't get really spoiled on, so I'm happy about that.
I don't know a goddamn thing about that series except I surely had to mute the fuck out of Fiji because
all I would say, man, the main character in Vagabond is what people try to say Guts is in Berserk.
Try to say? What you mean by that?
All I see is the art, so I'm like, yeah, sure.
What you mean by try to say? Like they
like how they say Guts is, like that's how
he doesn't know Guts yet. He doesn't know Guts yet, bro. He don't know the true Guts, bro. I'm joking.
Oh yeah, but that's it.
So they say he's who Guts wants to be, basically.
No, I'm saying like
okay.
The way they hype Guts up is the way the person in Vagabond is actually and
so
Thorfinn,
the way they
Thorfinn from Vinland Saga.
Yeah, Thorfinn is raw.
I mean, I didn't watch Winland, so.
How you gonna call it Winland? You ain't watch it.
Because I know it's golden like Kingdom. I like his story.
You got it. Hey, that's respect. Hey, respect. You got it. Respect. Hey,
I respect Kingdom and Winland.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you for that either. Respect like a motherfucker. Respect.
I've been reading Kingdom before everybody was hyped, so it was pretty funny.
Okay. Okay, hipster. Okay. You got it. You got it, hipster.
Speaking of hipster, what's our next topic?
We know she's so you think you got segues? You think you got segues? Well, damn, it fucked up my thing. It fucked up my description. The description's the description's supposed to say what minor character do you want to see more in the time skip, but it fucked up my description, so I'm gonna fix that right now while y'all talk about it.
Oh god, minor character. Wait, so what's that? What? Huh?
What minor?
Breathe.
So what minor? Yeah, I'm saying, good lord. So what minor character in the time skip? Okay, so Say there's a time skip first off, because you know how people fucking are.
It may not even be a time skip.
Say there's a time skip, and then the minor characters still live from this scenario.
What's a minor character? Like, what's an example?
Side characters. Let's say that. Let's
Midnight.
not say minor characters. Let's say side characters. What
Midnight.
side character do you, shut up? What side character do you think would play a major role?
I already got my answer.
Oh God.
Well, let's hear it.
Dustin said it earlier. My boy Shinso.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my baby.
I think
My
he's going to be
sweetie baby.
pivotal to helping Deku control the One for All consciousnesses. It's already been previewed in the joint training arc, and plus his mantle of taking up Eraserhead's legacy, he's going to be goated after the time skip. I feel it in my nuggets.
Whoa.
Ooh, spicy.
That's I want to say a Townzie quote, but you know what I'm saying, I stole it from a movie. 10 points if you can guess what movie it's from.
No, he's out here. I can feel it in my nuggets.
No points for all of y'all.
Movie.
I didn't even know what you said.
One Piece first movie.
Huh?
Huh?
I didn't hear what you said.
I don't know either.
I hate her with a burning passion. What was your answer, Twitchy? I'm sorry. You said who?
Shinso, my boy.
Oh yeah, Big Shinso. So what he gonna do?
So not only is he going to be able to do like the Eraserhead type guerrilla warfare against the villains, but he's also going to be helping to train Deku, I feel.
Shinso?
Yep.
You mean for like a possible another quirk that Deku has?
No, with the One for All, like unlocking the rest of the spiritual realm or whatever.
How would he, because of like the mind control, or how would he do that?
Yep, he can prevent it from another quirk going out of control like Black Whip did. He can help Deku connect with the previous One for All users better.
You gonna have to explain how. I guess I just don't get how. Is that done via mind control?
When he did brainwashing to Deku in the joint training arc, Deku was able to communicate with the One for All vestiges. The only other time he was able to enter that dream realm was when he was actually asleep. So this is going to be a way for him to train his mental and get over possibly the emotions that are locking away these quirks.
I see what you mean, but I see what you mean, but it's like I see what you mean. I guess I just kind of stand on the other side of the fence just because it's like I don't think like him getting into that like dreamy sleep like state is gonna help without like outside emotions already possibly. So it's like, but if he's in that state, then he's already just not controlling anymore. So I don't know. That's an interesting take, which of course I haven't really ever heard, but that's dope. But I would have to be shown some things. I would have to be made a believer, and I don't think that's happening no time soon. But I do like that take though. I haven't heard it, but it makes sense though, kinda. It do make sense though. No, but I really don't have a I mean, the one that I've been more so thinking about recently would I guess be Tokoyami, because it's like with he's right now kind of not really dead in the middle, but like he's kind of involved in the whole Hawks situation. Hawks is he a good hero, bad hero? He had to, you know what I'm saying, he had to kill a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Is that what heroes do? We know there's that whole ideology shit like that. He was talking about Dabi was talking to him about it, and then Hawks fucking Tokoyami may end up having to not trusting the heroes system or whatever. Say it's still around in some years or whatever like that. Of course, it can't just be diminished, but he could be one of the people that stands away from like the regular heroes and possibly does his own thing. So
that I agree fully with you. I was bringing that up a couple podcasts back, and that was going to be my answer again this time, Tokoyami. So I'm right there with you. I still have that line of thinking and have hope Horikoshi is going to nudge in that direction, because I think it's a really interesting one for him to take. I
don't think this person would be one who I would like though. Would be Koda, Because shit, the water quirk, my guy, my little homie with the water quirk, my guy. What you mean? Little vigilante Coda, you know what I'm saying? Say heroes ain't existence. Little vigilante Coda.
Speaking of Coda, where's his aunt currently?
Dead? I mean, huh?
Oh, he ain't got no family. Dang.
And he's the only one of the fucking wild pussycats. Dead.
When,
Hey, he an orphan.
I mean, that's not a parent.
when you said Coda, I originally thought you meant Anna voice, and I was like, "What?"
I'm dead.
I was so confused.
Oh yeah, that's my hooderisms. Kota.
Oh, the traitor.
Hello? Oh, I hate you. I hate nah. The traitor, nah.
You be telling the birds, hey, go over there and go do that.
Y'all ain't got no other side characters y'all think gonna be important? Cause Tokoyami my big one.
I would say Tokoyami, like for him it's like I feel like it's inevitable that he will be like definitely in the doing more. So I was trying to think of somebody that was kind of out of the left field in a way, like somebody you wouldn't expect at all. But I don't know. I can't really say.
Like an Edge shot pull up out of nowhere. No, he ain't. I mean, it's a side character. Edge shot pull up out of nowhere, gets all the development, find out about his tragic past. He had to kill his own mama. I mean, what?
Huh? Who killed their mother?
Ooh, I
Bakugo?
don't-
About time. I knew it.
She said about time. Hello? About time? Question mark?
I'm joking.
Exclamation point?
I really do think I think everyone's going to split off into different fractions. So
I kind of agree. Yeah, that's why that's why I'm like, yeah, Tokoyami will get in his own.
because I think either I mean Deku might just split off from everyone. I think.
If nobody pulls him back to reality, and I think Bakugo's will be that.
I don't know,
And if I get that,
Bakugo
and if
kind
that
of
do
sick
happen,
right now.
huh?
Bakugo's tucked into a coma right now. Like
You surely just made that up. You definitely just made that up.
I'm dead.
Huh?
he kind of night, bro.
Listen, that
He's
man's
too sexy sleeping with the fishes. So
last time I saw that man, he was alive and conscious.
You know Bakugo is dead. Stop playing.
No, I don't. No, I
He
don't.
better
No,
not
no,
be.
I'm about to say no, I don't. No, the hell I don't know he did. I know you want him to die because you love death in manga. You know what I'm saying? We know that. We all know that. But you know what I'm saying?
Now he dead for sure.
You said what? Nah.
That would hit. Now he dead for sure.
He gonna let that shit. That's my name is, and he gonna die.
That's why Twitchy ain't like that chapter. He's like, damn, Best Genius here. Fuck.
Best Venus is my boy, so you take that back.
You
No,
feel
I'm saying
me?
Bro,
That's what I'm saying. I will not be hashtag fuck
what
hog.
is Best Genius gonna do?
That's
He
what I
needs a
said.
respirator.
If we find out,
He needs a
I will
respirator.
only be hashtag fuck hogs if he actually killed that nigga Best Genius. And what we
It
saw,
don't matter.
you saw my guy. We saw Vontae. Yes, sir. Vontae with me on that one. Yes, sir. We Team Hogs, baby. That's my guy. What you talking about?
If he did,
That bum bird.
You know what I'm saying?
Why?
And if he did do that shit, if he did do that shit, he is a bum bird. He is a fucking PG yacht looking ass boy. Oh.
That flying rat looking boy.
Damn.
There's a pigeon.
Wow,
What's
flying
wrong?
rat. Wow. Don't confuse him with Takashi. Don't fucking do that. Don't do that.
Oh.
The disrespect, I
Why?
tell you. The disrespect, I tell you. Not my guy, Hogs.
Lord.
Not my guy, Hogs. Everybody gave an answer.
No.
Good thing he's your
No.
guy. He's not mine.
He can't
Jesus,
listen.
Twitchy.
He ain't do nothing to my.
You're
He ain't do shit to my nigga Best Genius. He ain't do nothing to my boy Best Genius though. He ain't do nothing to my boy Best Genius, so that's all that matters. That's it.
got that roach twice out of here.
Wait. Whoa.
Hold up.
Whoa.
He said roast twice and put back in the oven.
Roach?
He said 15 more minutes.
Roach.
It'd be a lot of them, you know what I'm saying?
Shadow K said
wasn't-
burnt chicken. Come on now. Come on.
He said put him back in for 15 more minutes. He's still pink. Oh my god. I'm
I'm
tired.
tired. Nah, he's
go.
still pink. Why? Because he raw. You feel me?
Hey,
Raw
do
like a
you think he could
motherfucker.
grow him back though? Do you think he could grow his wings back?
Hell no, I
No,
think
he
they got.
doesn't have
I
the
think
quirk.
them shits is singed off. I hope them. If he do grow him back, I'm mad as shit. I'm slandering Horikoshi.
You're gonna be having conversations with All Might on the sideline and shit.
I'm gonna have a conversation with Horikoshi on the sidelines and shit because it's gonna be slander.
But low key, Hawks would be like a good ninja.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying he better not grow them damn wings back. That's all.
Tip him on. Dark Shadow will be like, here's some wings.
Actually, as a matter of fact, that being said, great segue into our next topic. So, should there be more blood? Has there been
Yes.
enough casualties
Yes.
for this? You said yes to 2 different fucking questions. So let me finish. God damn. Do you think this has been enough casualties for a war arc? Has this been
No.
enough death or injuries is what we mean by casualty, by the way. So death or injury, because we don't, of course we don't
No,
have
it hasn't been
confirmation.
enough.
I agree.
See, I would actually say yes, depending on how many people
Actually,
have died in the cities that Gigantomachia is trampling through. Because we don't know the condition of any of the heroes who tried to stop him. We don't know, the Pussycats and Wash. They were trying to stop Shige's first giant dust wave. We don't know what necessarily happened to them. So I think there are potentially a lot more casualties that just have not been confirmed. So potentially, yes, but I would not mind seeing more.
I agree, 100%.
I half agree.
I think there's been enough on the hero side in both terms of deaths and actual injuries.
I think that depends
But
on
for
how
the
many are
villain
actually
side,
dead.
I need more L's. The LOV is essentially untouched, besides twice.
Nah, they don't need LOV. They should have plot armor. Like,
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to see them get because they've been losing for the whole series.
Yeah.
They've been losing for the whole series. No, it's their time. I don't think it's as depending. I agree with you, Sharon, on the thing of depending on what happened to the actual heroes themselves, like who are actually dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but Gran Torino could measure. You know what I'm saying? Come back. Bakugo could come back.
No.
Like
No.
Yes.
No. Gran Torino's like a little crushed can.
Bago out of here.
Y'all ain't hear the sentence I said right the fuck before it when I said I don't think it's gonna happen. Y'all didn't hear that? Did y'all miss that? God damn.
Yeah, I was on Twitter.
Clearly. God
So,
damn. Right before that I said I don't think it's gonna happen, but Gran Torino could come back. It's manga.
I mean, at least his name isn't Grand Perino.
I hate him. I hate him.
That went over my head.
The Willipede.
Oh,
I hate
yeah,
him.
Bakugo gone, bro.
They
Yeah,
can,
Bakugo? I see. That's what I'm like.
Bakugo the
If
past user
that's
now.
what I'm
He's
saying.
in the spirit
If
world. He's like
if
Avatar
Gran
state.
Torino and Bakugo dead, along with the Eraser leg gone, along with the Miracle's arm gone, see, I'm fine with those. If those two are actually dead, leg gone, all that, I'm kind of fucking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad.
Endeavor got it down too, though.
I don't think
No, he not
I don't
gonna
even
die,
know if
though.
I don't
Dabi
even know if
gotta-
I don't even know if I'm sure he's gonna die this arc still. Oh wait, no,
I think
Dabi
so.
put him up. Never
Will.
mind. I was
I think
thinking. I was thinking.
Endeavor-
No. When I said that, I was thinking about
Endeavor
All
has
Might.
to die.
That's what I meant when I said that All Might, not Endeavor. So never mind.
Yeah,
I think
Endeavor has to
Dabi
die, bro.
gonna smoke that roach.
Yeah, Endeavor got it down, bro.
He gonna be
think
smoking on that Endeavor pack.
Has to.
For real.
I think
Yeah,
Endeavor has to like come face to face with like Ray first before he
Why?
dies,
Why?
or like
What's the reason?
Dabi.
Why?
I feel like he has to be face to face with 2 of his family members he hasn't seen in a long time before he dies.
Why?
Like he can see Dabi and just die.
That make it hurt more.
Why?
Yeah, I want like the shock.
No, I'm saying
Like,
like even if he didn't see her, that would make it hurt more.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
That's
know.
like I
think
didn't get that.
would've-
We see
No.
look. The last thing we saw is Endeavor. He gave his wife the flowers and shit like that. Cool. So we seeing he
But
trying to
you know what
rekindle
would
his
be even
family.
better?
Now look,
You
he
know what would
trying
be
to
even better?
the fact that he dies as he's trying to rekindle his family.
Yes. Like Toga is like
He said
faking
yes.
to be Ray,
He said yes.
and then like Dabi comes out and just burns him.
See, but you
That
said
would
that. It just don't make sense though.
But it
I think
like
Shoto the only one there standing right now.
I
Huh?
didn't say you couldn't like it.
Meme I sent?
I didn't say you couldn't like it. I'm just saying it just don't make sense. That's all. I didn't say you couldn't like it. I just said it don't make sense.
But for does like Azawa, like, is he blind or like what's going on?
We don't know. That's been ambiguous, and I assume that's been ambiguous on purpose.
He just hurt and sleep.
We didn't see exactly what got
He got a couple ouchies. He need like 1 or 2 band-aids.
I answered you in this exact question.
Why does he?
Why are you trying to kill best teacher?
That nigga can die too.
He can.
Get all of them out of here.
He can.
What is wrong with you? Why are you so emo today?
Hello, wait a minute. Wait. You stop it right now. You said you wanted like 80% of the population to die in this arc. Huh?
Hey, Ma, he found the receipts.
I'm saying you said you want 80% of the. You said you want fucking parents to die. Nah, that's not what we doing.
Yeah, Deku mom can die too. Get her out.
Hey.
Get her
That's the best character in the series. Hold there.
Get her the fuck up out of here.
Hell no. Inko the best person in the series is that simple, period. She's the best character.
She's the best people. The best people die early.
That's nah. It's too past. It's not early no more. So it's past early, so it clearly don't need to happen. It's 300 chapters. We about to be 300 chapters in. So.
You know how Shonen go. You got to get rid of the parents because they be stopping shit.
It's not happening.
I mean, what if Deku dad like comes back and dies, bro?
Dad dead.
His dad is dead.
What?
His dad is already dead.
Yep, he's gone.
Jesus, Twitchy, stop drinking.
Is that a theory? Drinking?
Yeah, I've already told you that.
It's a fact.
Oh,
I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my Porsche shit right now.
I absolutely haven't heard that theory that his dad is dead.
Yeah, I don't think I heard you say that. I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay.
Well, go.
Let me hear them words.
Deku's dad is Kotaro.
I'm putting on the hot takes thing too. You feel me?
Deku's dad is Kotaro, who was also the father of Tenko.
Okay, never mind. You did say the thing. I didn't put that together, so I'm glad I put it on the hot takes thing though. But
no, Deku's dad. Wait, do we know Kotaro's quirk?
Nope.
Fire breathing.
Deku's dad is not Kotaro. Didn't Shiki kill him?
Yeah.
Yep.
And Shiki's way older than Deku.
Nah, he's like 4 years.
Shiggy is 4 to 5 years older than Deku.
Yeah, and he had his own family. Like that. That's a theory. It's trash.
Do y'all think like Shigaraki and Deku?
Well, the theory is that the theory isn't the theory that basically that Ino, what was her name? Ino, well, whatever. Inko was the side piece. Wasn't that basically the theory?
One way or the other, he was either lived. No. Well, wait, what?
Yeah,
you confused the shit out of me.
Like,
that happens with her.
They said like Inko is like Nana's daughter.
All right, so Twitchy, continue your theory.
So I think that Deku and Shiggy are half brothers. Kotaro was killed by his son on one side, and Deku never got to meet his dad because his brother killed his dad.
So which one was so Inko was the side piece?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by Portia.
So Inko was the side piece.
Either he was living a double life. Again, I'm too tired for this Portia.
Didn't Horikoshi say that Deku's dad is going to be brought into the story later?
Yes.
So like that's what I'm saying.
Oh wait,
it was later, and he was shown in the flashback.
Nah, you reaching, bro? Because he would have made up a point. You gotta get it.
It still counts.
You gotta get it.
It was a messed up
he's
theory.
Not, listen, there's a worse theory that he's not letting go. It's not gonna happen.
So I actually have a theory that if
the voice of reason has came.
Yeah, I have a theory that if Inko does die, that her funeral will be a good way to introduce Deku's dad.
I smack the shit out that nigga. What? Deku should beat that man ass. What? Hello?
Him and All Might gonna be orphans together, bro. It's gonna be straight up sad.
He be like my daddy All Might. He right?
She says it's gonna be straight up sad as she laughs.
Huh?
She said it's gonna be straight up sad as she laughs. The cat betray, I tell you.
They both be orphans.
Well, I mean,
it's okay, yo, Midoriya. I'm an orphan.
listen, everything's in Pun Pun she thought was funny too. So like that's just portion.
He gonna come to the funeral like it's okay. I don't have a family either.
God
I
damn.
don't know if Horikoshi got the balls to kill all them people close to Deku, like Bakugo, his mom.
You feel me? Like he gonna go crazy
Yeah.
after this. Like
I hope he
goddamn.
do.
Gran Torino. This shit happened to Eraserhead, Bakugo,
Yeah.
Mama. Like nah, nothing happened to his mama. Y'all need y'all to get that energy the fuck up out of here.
Ain't nothing. If anything happened to
Hey,
Ochako,
y'all
I'm
think
dropping the
Uraraka gonna
series.
die
If
too?
anything
I'm
happened to
dropping
this
the
fucking
series.
mama, I'm dropping the series. The fuck you
Nah,
thought?
you're
I'm
not
gone.
dropping it. You're not dropping it.
Yes,
Oh,
I
going
am.
back to that
Drop it.
Ochako
I'm
point.
gone.
Would
I,
y'all
I'm
drop it if
dropping it.
Uchako dies?
I'm
he
dropping
would.
it.
He
Going
would.
back to that Ochako point, what
Would
if
y'all
this?
drop it?
He just said
I'm
he
not dropping
would.
it.
Justin just said he would. Why you keep asking?
You said
No,
that multiple
it's-
times.
I'm dropping
Sorry.
this shit quick.
So what if
Kill
the
my
ending
baby.
of this fight, you just see Ochako walking away with a knife? There's a pool of blood coming out of the doorway, and it says only one of them leaves.
Jesus.
I'm dropping it.
I'll keep reading, bro.
We know.
It may
It's
change
death.
berserk, man.
She's like, oh
Kill
shit, a
Ochako,
nigga just
bro.
died? It's
Yeah.
time.
Oh, it gets to the point to where you don't know if that was Ochako that killed Toga or Toga that killed Ochako and then took her blood.
You know it's Toga because Ochako ain't killing Toga.
Or
She-
That's what you think. She might throw them hands.
Mm,
What if you
Oh,
go
she
in
gonna throw
the
them hands, but she
you
not
go in the
killing.
room and they both just dead?
And you gotta figure out which one is which.
You
'cause
ain't
they
see
both
Invisible
copy.
Girl there? Yup.
Hey, god damn,
Where
hold on.
is she?
Just got a bit five.
Horikoshi wouldn't do no. She wouldn't kill
I know.
Ochako. He wouldn't do that.
Well,
Where is
if he
Invisible
did
Girl?
though,
Oh no,
Man.
dog. You know what I'm saying? Some Ren action could come through, you feel me? Heck, Deku could be, you know what I'm saying, about to kill Shigaraki. She's like, wait, boom, gone.
I might. It might be the first time I cry over a manga, bro. I might do this shit too.
You didn't cry in Berserk, man. Get out.
I didn't
No,
cry in Berserk neither, nigga.
I was flabbergasted.
I didn't
You
cry.
gonna cry one day.
No,
You gonna
fuck.
cry one day.
No, the fuck
I
I'm
was in
not.
awe.
I
was
am
in
never
awe
crying
of
over
Berserk.
any other manga ever again.
You gonna cry. You gonna cry.
I was like,
The newest
I was-
chapter's gonna make you cry.
I was like,
No, it's
Griffith,
not.
is Griffith actually doing this shit right now?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I'm not gonna
Shut
spoil
up.
it, but I'm just
Twitchy
saying,
and
like, he
read.
actually-
I mean,
I-
y'all
That
already
is
spoiled.
actually
I'm
the
about to
one
say.
spoiler that I know of.
I'm about to
Same
say
portion.
that's the one spoiler everybody fucking knows.
I thought you know the other.
It's like that's
spoilers.
like
Y'all won't
it's
keep
like
your
saying
damn
eyes.
mouth
That's like
shut.
calling Aizen's fucking evil. Like everybody know that
Who's
shit.
evil? I don't even know who Aizen is.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Okay.
I never read it.
Everyone knows who Aizen is.
I don't know who Aizen is.
She would know if we showed it. She would know. But nah,
Who is
it's
Aizen? Is it from Naruto or Bleach? Because I didn't watch or read either.
Yeah.
Well, I read half of Naruto, sort of. So.
All right, so since this conversation's jumping all over the place, let's jump into the next topic.
oh, we was on hot.
Aw.
We was surely on the hot takes. So no, it was definitely exactly where I need. I had it on the hot takes tab. We was exactly where we need to be. Oh yeah, I came prepared. But the next topic is from lane to lane. Is Horikoshi switching up the stories, like where the chapter takes place? Is that detrimental to the series? Does it benefit the series? Because we get like 4 chapters with Deku Nim, then we get about 4 chapters with Makia Nim, then we got like 4 you know what I'm saying? So is him switching from lane to lane, is that hurting the series or helping the series? I say
helping it,
personally.
definitely helping it.
I say, wasn't that well, whose question was that?
That was mine.
Okay, so yeah, it definitely helps the series.
Yeah, because it's a war. It's like it's hella shit going on. Why would it just be stuck and focused on one thing the whole time?
And all of it's connecting to the final climax, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
And good
everything's
thing, like all the like sub stuff, like the stuff on the side didn't happen earlier, and then having the main stuff going on with Shiggy just be the whole thing. Like it brings more importance to other characters.
I agree.
quote
100%.
unquote lesser, I guess.
It only helps.
And he's doing it all in 35 chapters, my nigga.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like
Your
it's
favorite could never.
and the what's it called? Like the transitions have been smooth. I've really liked the transitions between them as well. What's it called? Like when I was talking to Ian about the chapter, not this chapter, but the one right before it, because we got Deku things, and then at the end we got Toga things. He was like, it was cool that we don't like basically how we brought up that Horikoshi, we can go literally anywhere, and it's like I could see this going on for such a long time. Like I was basically saying, it's like it just makes sense for it to just to switch over right now, and it did. So it's just like, so that's why I was like, in my opinion, like his his transitions between them has been clean as well, because we like right when it's about to be some hype shit, we go there, and then we come back to still see the hype shit that we saw. Like, what's it called? We swapped from the first time we swapped was from to Shigaraki and them was from Shigaraki and them to the Machia stuff. I'm sorry. What's it called? To the kids in Machia. When Endeavor about damn near punched the shit out of Shigaraki, alright, we swapped over to the Machia shit. We got that for like 4 chapters, and then when we came back to those, all that happened was he got Shiggy fell down from getting hit. It's like, damn, we get to see all that. Ain't no off skating in this motherfucker like to see it. Well, I mean, clearly there was gang worker and shit like that, but like I feel like those will be explained when we get back to the actual Machia things. I just don't think it's time for that yet. But that was a long way to say no. I don't think it hurts it at all. But no, I don't think it hurts it at all. Twitchy, I know this is your question, so you probably got words.
Yep. I personally feel like it does benefit the series because each of the cliffhangers, you can wait 4 or 5 chapters to find out at minimum what happened with that plot line. So it keeps the investment in the series, I feel. The only detriment to that is that, and this is just my own personal opinion, that I am way more invested in the Deku versus Shiggy fight than any other part of this war.
Wow.
You said,
I mean,
what?
that's the main course. So
and I understand. I recognize that. It's just the fact that we
You said
have
what?
to go...
Any part of this war, Twitchy?
What was that?
You said what? Any part of this war?
More than any other part of this war.
I was reading chat when you said the whole thing.
I'm just more invested in like the Deku versus Shiggy stuff.
Oh yeah, of course.
And that's why one of the reasons why, and I know I am in the sole minority for this, but that's one of the reasons why I love 283 so much. We got.
Oh my God, I hate this.
Yeah, I know.
6 chapters later, he's still trying to hype up 283.
Oh, listen, because we got so many payoffs for all those plot developments that didn't have any sort of development in the last 20 chapters. Mirako, Hawks, Dr. Ujiko.
In the past 2 chapters, we've been starting to get payoffs from series that's been planning too. It's just with Ochako and Toga. Hey. That's all I'm
speaking
saying.
Specifically for this arc, but yeah.
I only think it's a
I'm just talking
detriment
shit, bro.
when you go away from something and you don't go back to it to like 100 chapters like certain series. But if it's not like that, then cool.
Hey, that felt personal.
It was.
It wasn't for you.
It wasn't even for you. She just want to be
personal.
offended.
She felt it.
She want to be offended so bad.
I've been on Twitter for too long.
I can tell. Take a break. Them niggas weird. All of them. I said it.
You need to stop following me then, bro. October messing me up.
October messed you up? Are you sure it wasn't just 2020?
2020.
Shut up.
Why I gotta shut up? I'm fucking
Well,
spitting.
you haven't been. Never mind.
My 2020 been trash too. What you mean? I've been living here.
I've been DMing you greatness. I don't know. I've been adding and DMing you greatness.
Smut.
Ow. Art.
Smut. What?
Art.
All right. You got it. All right. Sure. You got it. Bad money.
Grade A art.
That's what they call it. So all in all, we all think it's a positive. I know, Twitchy, you had your negative about it. I disagree, but we all most.
It's a somewhat negative. I would say, generally speaking, just because I'm really loving the way that Horikoshi is pacing this arc in particular. Like every chapter feels fresh, even if it is a continuation of the previous chapter's plot line. But it just.
So you just thought the last one...
I don't know.
So you thought this one was
slightly irksome when we switched to something like I am super hyped for, but that's just a personal gripe, I guess.
I feel like that's why I was gonna ask if it was personal or if you saw somebody complain about it, because I haven't. Because it's like all of these are things that I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I've wanted to see Maki things for a while. I've wanted to see Dabi things for a while. I've wanted to see Hawks things for a while. I've wanted to see Twice things for a while. I wanted to see Bakugo things for a while. He did things. I wanted to see Endeavor things for a while. He did things. I wanted to see fucking Eraserhead things for a while. He did things. I want to see Mirko things. She did things. I want to see all that. I'm tired. It's been the Deku Shiggy show for 400 chapters. I said 400. It's not. 200 chapters. I'm tired. Give me everybody else.
Deku wasn't the main character for like 100 chapters, so let me revel in this.
No.
No, you don't get Shiggy. This is
I don't want
not
Shiggy.
long.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck that nigga. Even though that's my guy. Fuck Shiggy. You know what I'm saying? I want some side character action, cuz. What you talking about? Give me that development. We got Deku development. We got Shiggy development.
We got a lot of chapters of Deku and Shiggy too actually fighting and throwing hands like 3 or 4 chapters in a row, and now it's like on a downward. You know what I'm saying? Downward, like.
I don't agree with like the outrage on Twitter, like, oh, My Hero has slowed down simply because it's gone over to Toga versus Ochako.
Them niggas was tripping.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still invested in it, just not as much. So.
I know you said you thought it was every chapter is fresh, so you thought this one was freshly lame. That's crazy. Crazy.
Lame in comparison. Why am I getting dragged through the mud?
You called this chapter lame. That's why.
I think you should have said tame.
Yeah. You said lame. That's insane. Lame in comparison is also cap. That motherfucker is not lame in comparison. What? It's clean. Yeah. Lame? That's wild. That's wild.
I'll take lackluster.
He's shifting. Nah, she's just shifting gears. She's just shifting gears, man. Horikoshi just shifting gears.
And he good at it too.
Yeah, one of the best.
And
I want to know if you want to do a top 10 chapters of the year stream.
I wouldn't mind it. I would just need to be able to fucking stream on YouTube.
I thought you coming back in November, huh?
November, baby.
22nd.
Coming back with a motherfucking vengeance.
Man, she got the date circled.
It's gonna be a bullshit. And it's probably gonna be a bullshit ass stream on that day. Just invite everybody, pull up.
You got any of that berserk for me?
What day is the 25th?
I believe it is a Sunday.
Oh, man, I am there. I'm there, bro.
Yeah, it's a Sunday, and I'm probably just gonna be fucking. It's just gonna be a stream of me bullshitting. Well, me and whoever want to pull up, maybe the return.
Worth it. I love the bullshit streams, man. That's the best ones.
Of course. Nah, but no, yeah. All in all, I personally like. Back to the topic. I personally like fucking the Horikoshi going from place to place. You see a lot of manga do that unsuccessfully, and I don't like it when it's done unsuccessfully. And I don't think this is one of those times. I've really been enjoying. Every time he brought it to somewhere, I've been enjoying it because it's like it's somewhere interesting. I like the whole, like I said, the Toga Uraraka development. Just be like it's about to be a clash of ideologies. Uraraka don't know that. Toga do. There's gonna be like that clash of ideologies. I'm ready for that shit. Like when she said, "I wonder, like Deku, you think they'll kill me or whatever? You think was twice not somebody that needs to be saved?" I'm like, hold on, who told you could spit fire right now? Who said that? Hold on, Toga. So I was like, I love that. When we switched to the whole Hawks Dabi, I love that. When we switched to, I just love, like, he's been doing a great job with that. It's getting to a point where it's becoming more narrow where they all have to meet as well. So it's like, I really like that. So that's what I mean when I say he's done it successfully, as opposed to, I can't really think off the top of my head of one that doesn't, but like, obviously you're talking about My Hero right now. So it's like, yeah, it's doing it very successfully. I really do like it. Well,
I just wanted to say one thing. I think it's good that he jumps back and forth, but I think he should jump back and forth in between more people.
I agree. Oh, that's you opposite of the spectrum, but I agree like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't.
I know.
Like, I wouldn't mind seeing like Midnight's point of view as like she told the kids to run, like the heroes who told the kids.
I feel like that's some. That's another one that's possibly dead, but I know I'm like the only one on that train. I'm like the only one there.
Like I wouldn't mind them going back to the school for a second, or going to the parents, or like just international and stuff like that. You know, like that world. You've
been wanting to see international ship.
I do.
You bring that up every episode.
I want to see like how the other countries are like seeing, because you know this.
America over there, like, damn, y'all getting fucked up.
This has to be live. And people
are
like,
we be poking our nose and everything else. Where the fuck America at? Nosy ass niggas. Where we at?
Wait, question. In My Hero World, is World War I or World War II like happened yet or no?
Well, it's in the future, so like if it happened, it would have literally had to. If it was a thing in their world, it literally would have already had to because of what time period they're in. So it's like
I was wondering, was there like any,
I doubt that.
Does Japan like have any like allegiances and stuff? Because it's like I know like some countries don't get along.
I don't think it's gonna get that deep.
I wonder when we get to like that stage, like countries could have helped Japan because Shiggy then took over, but they don't like Japan.
I want to say I don't think it's gonna get that deep, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, hey, it might get that deep.
Or like people fight All Might, or like just Endeavor. They're like, no, we don't like Endeavor. We're not sending help. Or maybe the Hero Commission is like doing some dirt again. Money laundering, you know, the usual. No move science experiments, which I like seeing.
As per usual, Portia had to come through, you know what I'm saying? Spit for the one time. No, I agree. Like, with the more perspectives, I like it, you know what I'm saying? What are mamas thinking? What is every child's mother thinking currently?
Thank you!
No, I understand. No, I understand. I'm building off what you said. Damn, I'm building off what you said. God damn. Thank you.
No, no.
He crying.
He's balling up his fist right now.
Right, he punched the wall.
The Arthur meme.
You know, Inko drowning in tears right now. Drowning.
Bro. I know Bakugo's
you know, she broke windows with the water pressure of her tears.
Bakugo's mom had a panic attack, and his dad is actually angry.
His mom had a panic attack, bro. She about to go out there and start running hands her damn self.
She getting her guns, bro, like Chi-Chi that one episode in Dragon Ball.
She about to pull out the burning. Yeah, what you talking about? She's like, all right, son, put your hand out. I'm gonna ignite that shit with my bullet. What? Boom! Whoa!
But, like, wouldn't that be cool if like some of the parents actually become like almost like a vigilante sort of thing, or like their siblings? So like, say if Kirishima dies, his sibling takes over.
Wait. I mean, it would be okay. So are you talking about in the future, or are you talking about literally right now?
Future.
Okay, I think that would be cool. I thought you was talking about like, what if somebody died and then the parents got to go vigilante mode, try to get revenge. I'm like, hold on, this is a whole education system that they fucking missed. That's just whole how to be a hero, how to do things that they missed.
If like a couple of the kids die, right, and the parents want revenge.
Nah, I agree.
Away. They just like gang up, like, I'm giving revenge to my son or daughter.
I think that'd be cool.
Almost like what Dabi doing with Endeavor right now.
Quote unquote, because
my man is writing a dinosaur having his best life.
You're not wrong. You not. That's the homie. That is the homie. That's why I'm like, that's what. See, and you over there talking about what if Shiggy don't. You know, remember you was talking about that last podcast. What if Shiggy don't like him no more? Shit. As Spinner said, this chapter, these motherfuckers is family. Family. Straight up. Straight up.
I still can't get over how Dabi's just swinging from Machia like a little playscape.
And he's a fucking. I mean, he's acting like a orangutan. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Listen, I just want to see Dabi do things. So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see him do significant things. You know what I'm saying? Everything he's done has been verbal. Everything that he's done that's mattered has always been verbal. I want to see him do something that matters.
I would laugh with Dabi. I would laugh, bro.
You said what?
Oh, no, go. Sorry.
He took Hawk's quirk away.
You ain't lying. Possibly. We don't know that yet. Allegedly. He allegedly took Hawk's quirk away. Allegedly.
You're telling yourself
what
that.
What if there's like another double agent?
No, I'm not. No.
Like,
well, first off, I was on the side that he did it, nigga. I was on that side. I'm just saying that we literally don't know. Allegedly, that's happening. Allegedly, Bakugo's alive. Allegedly, what's it called? Gran Torino's gonna live. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly, Bakugo alive for the moment. But
that's what I'm saying. Allegedly. That's why. That's
what
I'm saying.
That, bro. Stop being like that.
Listen, viewers say words. All I'm saying is allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers comment. That's all I'm saying. It ain't always for y'all. Damn.
I wonder though.
You said if you don't die, you going off?
No, I'm saying if he die, I'm going off because I'm gonna.
Why?
In a good way. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant.
Yeah, because them niggas saying he wasn't gonna be alive.
I don't know. You don't want to get nuts that creativity. Twitchy might just lose
nigga.
What the fuck you got to do with it? Why you keep bringing that nigga name up?
No, it's a joke because he said he was going to die like a year ago. Oh my god.
I said
That
that
was-
3 years ago, so fuck nuts.
Yes, let it
And I
go.
And I was serious.
Go
I
to
said
go,
he was gonna die.
to take a nap. Go to sleep.
I'm about to go to
You
work.
You about to go to
actually.
work? Yeah. What you
Yeah.
mean? We gotta collect the bag. What you talking about? Shit.
My man's out here working 18, 20.
You got to. You know what I'm saying? Gotta collect the bag. Gotta fund the dream. How y'all think we here? Hello, you know what I'm saying? Hard work, dedication brought us this stream that y'all watching here today. Hello, how y'all doing? I appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all enjoyed yourself. Y'all got snacks? No? Okay, cool.
Yeah, bring back snacks, man.
You feel me? Need all that. No. But nah, it was overall, like I said, solid chapter. Dope. Y'all got shit, closing statement, shit.
Give it a good 6, man.
He's 6. I'm saying he meant to say 7, but you know what I'm saying, you love to see it.
6.
You got
Sixers.
it, man. That's crazy. A 6. That's crazy. Wow.
6 is good.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of appealing qualities about it.
That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to at the end of every podcast give them the latest chapter rating. 7, baby.
9.
Devontae
Damn.
bugging.
Damn.
I don't care shit.
This is not a 9, bro.
I don't care. To you.
It's a 9. It's a 9.
Listen. To me, if it's something that like I don't like, if I enjoy it a lot when I'm reading it, and then when I read the official, obviously too, I'm just gonna give it a high rating. I don't care.
But that's why I said we gotta have 2 ratings in the community. You gotta have like a hype rating, and you gotta have
And also because it's a setup, so I do setup chapters separately from like a chapter. So you know what I'm saying. So for
So
a
you gotta
setup
have a
chapter, it's
hype
really
rating.
good.
You gotta have a hype rating, and you gotta have an objective what the chapter gave us rating. So
A hype rating and an
even a hype is still not a 9. A hype is like an 8 for me. Oh, actually, I'm capping all the way.
Yo, Ochako hype be your 10. What you mean?
No, I did the reaction with Ian, and I gave the chapter a 7, but because of Best Genius, I gave it an 8. So I'm capping. Yeah, it's an 8. It's an 8.
Okay, so you think it's an 8? That's what I said in my
okay.
reaction, and recently I've been saying 7. So it's between 7 and 8. I'm indecisive. I only read the what's it called? I read the official at lunch on work. I should read it again. Nah, it's it was clean. You know what I'm saying? It was clean. You know what I'm saying? That's a 7, 8. But that's crazy. He said 6. That's why I'm like, y'all niggas bugging. 6? What? 6? Come on, man.
I see about like 4 or something, but you know what I'm saying.
Wild and still, nonetheless.
Remember I gave that One Piece chapter a 0.
Which, god damn, not which. I just thought about it. We can't talk about it, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he ain't done that in other series too.
You gave a chapter a 0?
I've given chapters, not One Piece, but I've surely given chapter 0 before. I've stopped entire fucking recordings.
Sherm went up, y'all. He gave Demon Slayer last chapter a -1.
Oh yeah.
The final chapter of the series? Yeah, that shit was garbage.
Hey, -1? Nah, hell.
Yeah, and that shit
It was that bad.
Sherm
was that bad.
Sherm
To me, it wasn't bad, but I could see people's.
Sherm was hurt because he was. Sherm was hurt because he was on the Demon Slayer wave.
It was that bad.
Sherm was hurt because he was on the Demon Slayer wave before the anime was even announced. So like.
Me too.
That's cool.
That's what he just hurt. A -1. That's understandable. I feel it. You know what I'm saying?
That whole last arc was half of that last arc was ass. Like when they announced that the arc was fire up until they announced we're in the climax of the final arc of the series. It was like, what the fuck? How the fuck did that happen?
It was very well good. That was very good phrasing. I appreciate it, my brother.
Ass, bro.
I appreciate it.
Are they going to animate that part? It is going like let's.
Nah, they gonna animate the whole thing.
It's the most sold manga in the goddamn world. You know they're animating it.
But if the ending's bad, would they still do it?
Damn right. Bleach's final seasons Bleach's worst season is what people like to call it. Is getting the
like how they did with Soul Eater, like how Soul Eaters had 2 endings.
Well, see, no. Well, that was a whole different thing. The anime for Soul Eater got ahead of the manga. In this case, we already have the source material. What you're asking is if they would make it better. I would hope so. And with Bleach, we don't actually know. I'm just going to assume they make it because it's like if they do that same ending with Bleach, that is the dumbest fucking idea ever.
it'll be no point, right?
It's similar to the Bleach ending is similar to the Demon Slayer ending.
I never watched the Red.
Well, I
Bleach,
don't know the Bleach ending,
so.
so I mean,
Really? I wouldn't. I don't know
the Yawa ending, so just imagine the same thing but Bleach.
What?
Yeah.
Nah.
I can't spoil, but it's basically the same.
I don't know.
Do you mean like? Do you mean
know.
after the fight?
I'm talking about the very last chapter of Bleach.
I guess that was the whole last chapter. Never mind.
So
that was a rush chapter. Way.
But it's crazy though, because Ufotable gonna make the animation style gonna make Demon Slayer like the greatest anime of all time.
Oh, of course. It's probably.
Here's the thing. Ufotable likes doing movies, and they like doing short anime. I don't know if they're gonna do a second season because generally they don't.
Demon Slayer pretty short, is it not?
Really? Nah, they will because they did all the Fate shit.
How many chapters is Demon Slayer?
But
Fate has like three. Fate has like 3 different series.
205, yeah.
Oh, that's short. They can do that.
Yeah, Fate
I mean, if they pull some Fire Force shit, Fire Force did 90 chapters in one season.
They did 90 chapters in one season?
Good, too.
Like
they did it good, too, huh?
They had 4 cores, though.
Fire Force?
Yeah, they had like,
the first season?
4 cores, I think.
No, I'm talking about the first season. They did 90 chapters.
How many episodes was that?
24, 25.
Yeah, they did 90
25,
chapters and 24 episodes.
And they did it good.
It was that much fun?
No. They did it. I read it and I watch it. They did it good. The worst thing they did is they skipped the end of one chapter that led into another one, but they did it like spot on. The only thing they didn't have is the obvious things that they normally have, like is like sometimes like the thought bubbles and the thoughts and shit. But it's like that was barely. They did a very good job at adapting that. So it's like I think it's possible they can do it. But that's also David Productions and not.
Can David Productions pick up Berserk, please?
You gotta give Berserk a rest, bro. It's over.
It's not happening.
Get one more goal,
it's not happening. She's never giving it up.
Never happened. Yeah,
she's not giving it up.
I can't get Golden Age anymore.
You're not getting a Berserk anime.
We get a 15 chapter Berserk chapter every 16 months. Like
15
no, we don't. We get 3 chapters every 6 months.
Dude, it's crazy. Hey, yo, I got a dip though, man. Thanks for having me.
You straight? I was technically asking final thoughts, and now we here somehow. I don't.
If Ochako throw major hands next chapter, I will be in the next one for sure.
No doubt. Well, you probably gonna be in. You better, what I'm saying. You better be in the next one.
Yeah. That's crazy. All right, y'all be safe, man.
All right, twin. Have a good day at work, my G.
All right, Dustin. You have a good
Bye.
Right. Anybody else have any other closing thoughts before we get the fuck up out of here?
Yeah, I'll give my rating since I kind of got skipped over, but.
Oh, what? I thought you gave it a 6.
Yeah, I gave it the same thing that I gave that Demon Slayer last chapter, 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I gave it a 6 too.
It is infinitely better than that last Demon Slayer chapter.
Yeah, so Twitchy loved this My Hero chapter though. That's crazy, right? I know. Right? Wow. Love that fucking My Hero shit, man. That Toga development. Ochako development.
That shipping development, yes. Peak.
Best genius.
See, and you the one talking about shipping. It's not even us. You the one talking about shipping, but that's a you thing anyway. So you know what I'm saying. That's to be expected. But no. Thoughts for next chapter? Question mark. None.
Beyond Toga and Ochako.
What do y'all what I should say
really.
is, do y'all think that's gonna happen?
Finally, the reveal of Best Genius for real.
Big Gene, Billy Jean.
But, yeah.
Okay.
That'll be good.
No doubt. I just want this situation to continue on. I would like for I don't think we're gonna switch anyways. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is the time. I don't think it's fluent enough. This isn't one where he would just switch. Maybe it's possible that we start off on a different note, but I don't think we're gonna switch all the way perspective. Nah, I don't even think we're gonna switch. Like, I don't think we're gonna start off on a different note. I think we're starting off right where we left off. So could be wrong, but we shall see. We shall see. Portia, you got any thoughts on the next chapter? Maybe possibly.
I wonder, are they going to switch back? Or are they going to keep with Ochako? Because they took a break, so I was wondering, what is it going to be like a longer next chapter? Are they going to switch it?
I don't think it'll be longer, but I hope they don't switch it.
I mean, that would be good. Like, what if we get like an update at the school? So like maybe All Might's freaking out because Ochako is like non-responsive because she's fighting.
Well, I'm not saying it wouldn't be good. I just don't think they're gonna make it longer. I think that'd be good too. I agree. I just don't think they are.
I just want some more switches, but I think it's fine.
I agree. I feel it. I think it's going to happen. I still think this arc. It has the potential to not even be close to be over, but it also has the potential to be close to be over. I'm leaning towards the not close to being over, but we shall see.
I think the arc has maybe 20 more chapters. I don't think it's that many. Because it has to be like
20 chapters is a good grip. That's 20 weeks. That's 20 chapters is a grip of chapters.
Ooh.
So I still.
Well, maybe 10 chapters.
That's what stick with your 20 because you know what I'm saying. I think it could be a good 22. Well, 20 as well.
I mean, because I feel like they have to have like a closing section, so you have to be like, well, was results.
I agree.
I feel like a good 5-10 chapters would be like results. So it's going to be like death counts, injury counts.
So you think it's gonna be a good 20? Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, you said that at the first time, so I see what you mean.
Yeah. If I take out the shipping, then I
shipping.
Get a chapter.
Why is there shipping? Come on.
Shut up.
This is,
Let me. I'm joking.
No, I'm quiet. Shipping? What? Let you what? What was he talking about shipping? Go ahead, speak,
Without
Queen.
it,
What was that?
I will rate the chapter like a 7.
Who you shipping? Who that is?
You know who I am.
Oh hell no! Wait, hold on. We out of here. Nah, we good. Anyways, don't worry about who she's shipping. If you worried about it, come to the Discord. You ask her your damn self. But it's not where we going in this podcast. Speaking of that. It's been a very fun podcast with the boys and girl. Again, y'all real for showing up as per usual. Y'all know what I'm saying? Listen, Emerald City gang, y'all already know I appreciate y'all for coming through every time, okay? Shout out to the people who came through to the live as per usual. We appreciate the fuck out you. Shout out to the people that pulled up to the premiere that is still there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the premiere gang. Y'all know who y'all is that be pulling up to the premiere. Hashtag premiere gang in the chat. Don't want to see it in the comment section. If I do, you stink. It's just that simple. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry, but... It's been a fun ass podcast again, number 8. Ooh, we about to get to 10, y'all. We almost there. It was a fun ass time. I appreciate y'all for coming through as per usual. But gotta leave it here. So like I always say, leave a like, comment, subscribe, pull up to the Twitch stream, pull up to the Discord. Y'all have a good one.